Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Transport Fever 2 Strategy and Tactics, episode 19, I believe. So, in our last episode, we looked to start reinforcing our iron line here, as I noticed that our steel mill had kind of gone quiet. In fact, it almost de-leveled itself. But we had some clutch iron deliveries now that we got our lines sorted out here. So we are back in action. A little bit of a lull in some of our stuff, but that's okay. In between last episode and this, I let a little bit of time pass, enough to exactly pay off our loan. So we were sitting at 0 loan. That's not going to stay that way, but I figure, you know what, during the episodes, we take some actions, take some loans, build some stuff, get some stuff done, and then in between episodes, I could just let a little time pass, let our natural income tick down the loan, and rinse and repeat. Right then, so the first thing I've noticed here is now that we have this extra long double-barreled iron trip here, we're gonna need another train here to keep this productive here. So again, the idea is that we fill up as much as possible here at Mimicon Transfer, then it spins by, and if there is any free space, it fills up the rest of the free space with more iron at Mimicon North, and then brings the whole thing to the Harrow Steel Mill, rinse and repeat. Now, as we can see, this one's leaving already full, and there's already some iron here. So let's put this route through its paces, and also get ourselves a new train while we're at it, and also some more loans, so why not? So let's, well, I didn't build this as a throughput, but that's okay. I'll build one right now, because because I mean, there is this one right here, but it's not hooked up to that. And I'd rather start it down here anyway. So why don't we? Because I have a feeling this will not be the last train that I add this particular line, although it'll be the only train that I add at the moment. So yeah, we'll sit you down here like that. Get you in place right here. That's good. Excellent. You know what? Let's just get you a nice little stop right there. Just, I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do. Right, now, let's get ourselves another Big McLarge train. Now, some of my commenters pointed out some of the potential merits of the Crocodile, where it could, because of its power, it could get up to its more limited speed more quickly and also carry heavy things. I can see where you're coming from. It's just the fact that the maintenance is that high. It seems like it's a 6-1, half dozen the other, and I might consider it along against the bad if the maintenance was not that much more than the bads, but the bad gives us a really good package, plenty of pulling power, plenty of top speed, but at a very, very reasonable yearly maintenance fee, all things considered. So we're gonna stick with the BAD. Let's see. This is Gondola, and this is the higher tech Gondola. Please and thank you. 232, one more, 242, good enough. Good enough for government work. And we got 10 mil. See, this is why the loan is larger after once you hit the 1900s. Because you just need more money to get things done. And then we don't have to fuss with a whole new route. Mimicon iron delivery, please. Alright, now let's see you in action, my friend. You should pull out just right there. And I'm doing this on purpose. I wanted to only pick up a partial load from Mimicon Transfer, just to make sure the internal logic of the top yourself off commands that I'm giving it actually hold weight. Alright, so you're heading off there. You've got 96, so you got plenty of room for more. Of course, this iron mine is filling itself up even more. But again, that is by design. In fact, I can tell you this one isn't going to get a full load from this iron mine, and that's okay. Between the two stops, both iron mines will be fully utilized, without too much wasted space. And there you go, suck up the rest of it, while keeping the stuff that you have on board, and off you go. Beautiful. Now that's what I like to see. And you were able to fill up, 98. Fair enough. So probably one more train on here might be able to do it, but I don't want to overwhelm the steel factory in the other direction. Because if you remember correctly, we still are pulling all of this just from our coal line here. And we're just about ready to pack almost all of that load. All right, maybe not all of it, but still. The time to repay here is very quick, and now our steel production is going to be even more, because now we got 3 trains running absolutely full. Now, so this is one thing I've been meaning to do here is this coal line. It's high time it gets its own stop here on this station, just so the two don't fight, especially as we put in more trains, more tracks here, rather. So what we're going to do is take a loan just to get anything done. But then we are going to put the track along here. Cargo platform, s'il vous plaît. Beautiful. We'll let some time pass and let this thing get a little bit further along its route. Are you kidding me? Please tell me you actually dropped off all your stuff. I did not mean for that to actually clip the train itself. Alright, that should be fine-ish. Yeah, it's kind of a steeper turn. I might be more willing to do a little bit more demolition here, just to get the turn a little bit wider so that we don't have slowdown. Now that we know our cargo train is going 90, let's think about speed. Yeah, that should be much better. And now these two aren't going to fight over each other over the sites and whatnot. Now the other thing I'm going to do here, because what do you got? 195, and what can you carry? 176. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you pick up your load of coal here, and then I'm going to rearrange the stations here so that we can loop this one in much the same way that we're going to do the doubling up of the iron. We're going to double up the coal and add more trains as necessary. 175 and 176. Good enough. Good enough. I'll take it. So once you get the Samheck out of Dodge, we'll go from there. And yeah, look, see, there's no more stuff being delivered because it's kind of tapped out at the moment. This thing can only soak up so much more. But we will soon change that. Okay, so we are going to demolish this. We're going to get our pass-through cargo. And yeah, we can wreck this road right here. Because what I'm going to do... That should be good. I mean, it's certainly touching it. Oh yeah, we need the 240 for the length. Plus. And we're actually going to make you 2 tracks. because you're going to be hitting the backswing, but we only want it stopping at the station in one of the directions, which actually it's facing the correct way now. All right, so we're going to hook you up. We're going to hook you up to here. And then we will get ourselves... Oh, what the heck? We'll do a pass-through station, if only to get another depot on the other end. Because I'm not passing through another thing on the other side there. Oh yeah, and we don't need 2 tracks on this one. We just need the one. Actually, we might be better off just completely wiping this road out. And yeah, just having a natural attachment to it here. Although it doesn't seem to impact the cost too much. Oh yeah, the other thing is, since I built all this road, I'm technically maintaining it, and I don't want to, so that's all going away. So this thing is literally just a little island in the abyss here. But we shall send aid. Oh wait, Star, you dolt. That is not what you wanted to do. Because that does need to be attached slightly by road. Right then. Okay, so tracks. We're going to get you like so. And again, now I'm paying a lot more attention to the curvature and how aggressively how much speed savings we can get. You know, even if it's at the cost of terrain manipulation builds, because now I'm more willing to soak those up. All right, so now we're going to get a back and forth here, because we're going to get dueling trains. And we plug you in here. And this train is now technically driving on the wrong side of the road, but that's okay. I'm not going to slap down another train or the requisite signals until it gets to the station, and then we can program everything accordingly. And yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. Okay. And then let's alter the route, Mimicon coal delivery. So you're gonna go lower. Yeah, we want you to go to lower Mimicon, and then we actually don't want you to go to Mimicon West, not yet. We want you to go all the way back to Mount Aurelius East. I guess we crossed some sort of border. And then you come down to Mimicon West, and then you go to Mimicon. The other thing, and I did this on the other route, I just did it off screen, but I figured I'd point this out, is that when we come by to Mimicon West, it's going to want to drop off the cargo and then pick it back up again, and I don't want it to do that, because that's more time waiting for it to unload and then reload. So at Mimicon West, we are going to tell you to not unload coal, and that's really the only thing it's going to be carrying. So whatever coal it has from Mount Aurelius East, it will keep, and then it will just add in more if it's got the room. So yeah, that should be good. And like I said, I will get I'll get the signals going once this train reaches the station. Yeah, you're looking much better, and pretty soon our iron is going to overtake our coal here. And also pretty soon we're going to be pushing the level back up again. It's already level 2, which is as big as it's going to get anyway, but still. Wait. Are you using the right path? You are using the right path. Good little engine. Okay, let's lay down the signals to properly enforce that. Ochel. There. And then here at this little thing. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And that's good. Now, what are you yelling at? Mimicon coal delivery. Could not connect all stations. Okay, so what is your major malfunction? Alright, so we're at lower Mimicon. That's fine. And yeah, we want 3. And then we come here, Mount Aurelius East Station, Platform 1. This is where it's yelling at us. Oh, there's a platform on the other side. Oh, I see what it's doing. Yeah, we don't actually want this other platform, because nobody's going to ever stop at it. So it's just going to cost us upkeep. We just wanted the extra track. We didn't want the second platform there. We just want this flat track going along the same direction, just for ease of loop. That should be good. And now in the back end here, we can plug in another station here. And what the heck, we'll have a non-one-way signal here, so nobody gets us scared. And yeah, once again, we're going to get ourselves to Bied. I don't think we're going to need quite as many. We're not going to need 3 or 4 like we would the iron, because the route is that much shorter. But having 2 of these working round the clock certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. And then we'll go back and fill out the iron. 10 mil? Let's borrow 10 mil or so. And then you are gonna go to Mimicon coal delivery. Hopefully you know to stop at this one first. Alright, now I think we need to add a 4th train here just to keep up. Just to keep up. And we've got enough loan to soak that up, yeah? Yeah. We can soak up another giant train purchase. So soak it up we will. And now you might be saying, Pinstar, why aren't you cloning? There's still that bug lurking, I think, where it spawns a clone train at a random depot. That might be completely detached from where you actually want it to go. So I build everything from scratch, just to be sure. Alright, that is our 4th iron train making its way downtown. Looks like another train beat it here, but that's okay. Yeah, this is only going to be picking up scraps, but there's a whole 300 and some odd amount over here to grab. So yeah, it might be faster to occasionally send some of them here, but I like the whole loop here, because it ensures that we suck every bit of iron out of this mine here, and then loop back and pick up whatever's left over. And if after picking up both of these, it comes here and it's not carrying a full load, then you know what? We are slightly over capacity when it comes to deliveries here. But we should be in good shape as far as getting our steel production going here. Yep, it just crossed back over, so, I mean, this doesn't do anything. It's the production limits aren't going to be changing. It's just a matter of how much is actually being produced. But as long as it helps keep us away from this lower level that we almost dropped into, as well as just cranking away all that more steel. So let's just take a quick inspection of what we're doing here. You've got 63 of 176, And there we are. It's working as intended. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, we're still delivering way more coal than we are iron. We may want to maybe even go for a fifth, although that might be going a little bit too aggressive, because then we might be exhausting our supplies here. Yeah, we only got 48 iron sitting on there right now, so we should be able to pick this stuff up. No, it is because it's overproducing here. We are losing, or we're losing things, but now we've sucked the iron dry enough that we're not going to start hemorrhaging cargo, which is a good thing. And we're already on our way to paying back that loan. So yeah, 192. We got a full train's worth there plus here, so we could, in theory, support one more train on its journey here, just to keep the steel pumping like crazy here. The other thing we're going to want to pay attention to is the production versus shipment numbers. If these two remain close together, great. If they don't, then we need to level up our machines. But no, our machines factory is already leveled up, so that's actually not a problem. Not a problem at all. Now, there is a train that I'm going to experiment with that crocodile based on some of the feedback. I know I was poo-pooing it earlier, but this train does a lot of stopping and starting the Mimicon wooden plank delivery, and it pulls a large load. What if we made you a crocodile, or the alligator, or whatever the one is? And I mean, heck, you're only a PLM. You could use an upgrade regardless. So I think I'm gonna give that a try. So that's going to involve electrifying our first set of rails here. Electrification tool. So just down here would be kind of expensive if 50,000 meant anything to me at the moment, which it does not. And then that gets electrified, and then that gets electrified. Okay, we've officially got our electrification here. And then we will, and you're still doing the old school flat car with side stakes, I think, right? Because what's your capacity? No, it should be the new school, the flat car with side stakes. It's just not going fast enough to exercise that. Yeah, right? Alright, well, no, regardless, we're getting rid of you, and we're going to give you the crocodile. This is a test! This is a test! You better perform well, or I will replace you with something more sensible. 237, yeah, we're going to trim back one of those cars because it's bigger, so that's already a mark against you, crocodile. I will say, see you later, alligator, if you do not work in our favor, and I will be monitoring your performance. But I am willing to give it a try, just because if there's a niche for this thing to fill, it would be this niche. But we'll see. And the Flying Scotsman. Ooh, 120. We don't have any passenger cars that can go that fast yet. But I will keep that in mind, because the Zavira Zephyr might get an upgrade. If there's any line... Oh, there we go. First electric train arrived. There we go. Alright, we did it for the achievement. Alright, folks, I think this is a good stopping point here, and let's very closely watch our new crocodile in action. While we see how it goes. And it's actually getting up to speed pretty quickly here. So we'll see. Alright, folks, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya! We'll do one more loop around here. Alright, I'll give it that it accelerates pretty quickly. Even with the full load of wood. Just worried about that cost. It's got to turn a profit if I'm going to keep this thing around. $1,000,000 there. So far it's keeping its profit numbers up. We will see. Wait, why are you loading lumber? You're picking up more wood. Game. That's bad. That's bad. Hang on. Wooden plank delivery. Mimicon Annex. Right before Mimicon Central. Do not pick up planks. There's no reason for you to pick up planks. Because you could have carried more lumber. On the way back? Sure. All right, folks. Besides the little scheduling nonsense, I think this thing might be working out in our favor. But time will tell. Time will tell. See you later.